What's up, Honda fans? I'm Honda Laura, and this is our review on the totally awesome 2020 Honda Pilot Black Edition. So let's get it going. As always, I'd like to give a special shout out to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take out the Pilot today. For the 2020 model year, Honda added the Black Edition to the Pilot's lineup. It was highly requested and highly anticipated. So let's start off with the exterior features. Starting off with the front end, the first thing you see is a massive, giant black grille just coming at you. It's really cool on the top, and you see the black accents on the lower. It also has LEDs everywhere. LED daytime running lights, LED full headlights, auto dimming, and LED fog lights. Coming down along the side, you have the really awesome giant 20-inch black alloy wheels. Super cool. The side mirrors are so awesome. They are auto dimming, so when you get somebody with high beams in the back of you, they automatically dim. It's the coolest thing. They're power folding, and they have turn signal indicators. The door pulls are awesome. One of my favorite features is Honda's smart entry system. So all you have to do is have the key fob with you. There's a sensor you can lock, unlock, or just get a certain distance away, and it'll automatically lock for you. And there's the remote engine start already set up in it. You have the black roof rails along the top and the black side sash along the bottom. And then just black everywhere else. Moving down along the back side, staying with obviously the Black Edition theme, you see black everywhere. The top, the bottom, black accents. They have front and back parking sensors. You have your backup camera and your auto lifting tailgate. All you have to do is just kick your foot on. It's really cool. And Black Edition badging. Now let's take a look under the hood. Under the hood of the 2020 Honda Pilot Black Edition is a 3.5 liter V6 iVTEC engine, which produces 280 horsepower. It's paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission, and altogether they yield 19 city, 36 highway, and a combine of 22 miles per gallon. The 2020 Pilot Black Edition is not all about style, but it also has amazing safety features and entertainment features. So let's take a look at the inside. So here we are behind the wheel of the 2020 Black Edition. So first thing you see is the styling. Obviously, it's a Black Edition, so you are just sitting in like a coal mine of black. They do have some like ornate designs that they went along with the Black Edition. So they have the Black Edition stitched into the seats and into the floor mats. And they chose a opposing red accent. So you can see the red stitching, you can see in the perforated seats the red inside, the red backlighting on the dash, and a little bit of red accessory lighting and tones in the center console. So they kind of went with a black and offset red pattern. Not really my choice, but some people. It's extremely comfortable. However, in the seats you do have heated and ventilated. So there's a lot of comfort features as well as the styling and safety features. Something that I like, you have your blind spot information system. So they replaced the lane watch camera. So what it is if there's anybody in your blind spots, it's gonna light up on the dash. And if you put your blinker on to try and attempt to go over and merge, it's going to give you an auditory beep and let you know there is somebody in your blind spot. So super duper safe. Along with that, Honda sensing. So you have adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a collision mitigated braking system. So it does sense anybody in front of you, and if you are going to get into a forward collision, it's going to either try to prevent or lessen the severity. So when you're in the Honda Pilot, you also have the 5-star overall safety rating. So you and your family are going to be extremely safe while being comfortable and entertained. The Honda Pilot has a great display audio system, and they packed everything they could think of in here. You have a Garmin navigation system. You have a Honda Link with your smartphone integration. So some of your apps can be here, and you can send things to your rear entertainment system. It's a really cool integrated way to use your phone and to be connected to the vehicle. Another thing is your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is so great. I use mine every day. I love Sirius XM radio, so I think that's also another great plus. Up front, you have your gauge cluster. So it's kind of, I think, a little bit too small for the large vehicle. Maybe they should have a bit more of a grand gauge cluster. And the information screen is large, but I think it could be a little bit more fitting with the vehicle. Steering wheel is a large, it's leather wrapped and heated, so that's cool. And you have all the buttons you need here. Paddle shifters if you wanted a little bit of a sporty feel. And then your center console down the center. Center console down the center. You have tri-zone climate control, so driver, passenger, and the back passengers can all have their separate zones. There is the Blu-ray player down the bottom here, and your 9-speed, really cool, aesthetically pleasing shifter with your auto idle. So saves you a little bit of gas when you come to a complete stop. It actually shuts off the engine, so it's kind of like a hybrid thing, but it gives you the option to turn it off if you don't like it. And you have a large center console, so you can fit all your junk in there. Now let's take a look at the back seats. The Black Edition Pilot is a 7-passenger SUV. So you have 2 seats, 2 captain's chairs in the second row, and you have a center console, and it's able to be stepped on to get to the back seats if you need it. So the second row has the best view because you see the panoramic moonroof. I love it. You have the rear entertainment system, and these 2 seats are heated. So much space back here too. Overall, there's 153.1 cubic feet of passenger volume in the Pilot. It's extremely roomy, lots of headroom, and this roof just opens it way up. Now let's take a look at the third row. So getting into the third row is super easy with the one-touch power sliding seat. So all you do is push it. Super cool. I'm an average size adult, I assume, so yeah, I got a lot of space back here. Not bad. I mean, you know, give or take. And to get out is super easy as well. Just the one-touch power slide too, and it gets right out of your way. Now let's take a look at the cargo space. Now let's take a look at the cargo space, but oh, I have so many things in my hands, can't touch it, can't get to my key, blah, blah, blah. Let me just kick my foot and let it rise up, yay! Works so well. Oh, and then you reveal 18 cubic feet of cargo. Look at all that. But, you know, you can easily pull down the third row, and then it opens it up a lot. So if you do need to transport things, there you go. Look at all that cargo space. And cool thing that I like, this piece actually comes up and it comes out, so it can get a little bit lower. And there's like another side that's not carpeted, so if you don't want to get the carpet wet, such and so forth. So that was our exterior and interior. Now let's drive it. I love driving the Honda Pilots. They're so high up, and the seats are so big and cushiony and comfy. And I love the armrest that's here. So, you know, you just have a big, giant windshield, and, you know, you have all this space ahead of you. It's just a really comfy and, like, cozy environment. The V6 engine is obviously my favorite engine. 280 horsepower. It gives you a lot of get up and go, and it's a really exciting drive. And, you know, in inclement weather and like a lot of snow, you have the all-wheel drive system. It's a great ride. Honda's always good. This car particularly, they tried to cram as much stuff as they could in here. You know, there's a couple little things. You know, they have the econ button as always to just try to further boost your fuel economy, you know, so you can be stylish and comfortable and have all the amenities, but also try to be, you know, fuel efficient. And then they also have memory seating. So if you share the car with somebody else and somebody keeps moving your seat. You know, you can just have a key that recognizes you, and when you get in, it'll automatically set your seat to the way that you want it, which is cool. And if not, you know, you do have the 10-way power seats on the driver and the passenger. Another really cool thing that they put into that I like is the wireless phone charger right up front. So you don't have to fumble with any cords. You don't have to be distracted when you drive. Just plop it right on there. It's really cool. All right, Honda fans, that was our review on the 2020 Honda Pilot Black Edition. It has an MSRP of $49,620. Wow. But for that price tag, Honda put, I would say, almost everything they could think of in this car. It's super safe, super entertaining, and super comfortable. Thank you to Herb Chambers, Honda of Seekonk, for letting us take it out today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave us a comment. I'm Honda Laura, and I'll see you next time.